What's your experience with pyramids?
And my experiment was I wanted to try how it is. Obviously, you put the cap on you and you immediately sense the difference in your meditation.
You would have heard about pyramids coming up in USA. Do we really need these huge pyramids or backyard pyramids? Like if we energize our home, it should be enough, right? People have that notion. What do you think about it?
So whenever I feel like I want to do meditation inside it, I can immediately connect to it. I can astrally go there or and invite the energies of that pyramid, and I can feel the impact of it immediately.
Once we built the pyramid, it was a accident prone zone. And once the pyramid was built, the accidents radically reduced.
So that's why we keep releasing good intentions, good thoughts, and you may not be part of building it. Patriji visualized he wanted to build pyramids. He's not here, but pyramids are happening or not.
How do you think this project is going to help the PSSM movement?
So that's how we have to think when you contribute. That's why the service is ultimate thing in human evolution. Ultimately, we are here to make some progress in spiritual and understand who you are, right? So if you're still thinking logically and being selfish, that means you're not really making any progress in your spiritual life.
Namaste, Masters. This is Lakshmi Devi from Atlanta. I'm glad I'm here with wonderful Master Sudhakar Peddireddy. You all know him as Unified Master. So he had been giving great services to PSSM and to the spiritual world. So he started his meditation in 2019. And from then, not only he practiced meditation, he also has given many programs which are life-changing. And one mega program is Unified, where around this globe, many are getting benefited. I'm so glad to share this space with Sudhakar Garu. And as we all know, in USA, we are building pyramids. We are manifesting Patriji's mission with deepest gratitudes to that great Grand Master, Pitamaha Patriji. Let's start this discussion. His vision of pyramid world. And let's see how Sudhakar Garu is contributing. And let's get some awareness of how we can contribute. Sudhakar Garu, welcome, Andy.
Thank you, Lakshmi Garu. Thank you for inviting me and introducing me.
Thank you, thank you. And it's my honor to be here and learn from you. Sudhakar Garu, can you share how you got introduced with pyramids and what's your experience with pyramids?
The pyramids, they are very sacred structures that everybody must know and must use. How I got to know is I was in the spiritual quest, especially I was searching for the God, what is God, and if it is God there, how to reach the God. In that whole process, I finally came to there is something called meditation. And before even you reach the God, you have to reach yourself. That is called self-realization. First, you have to realize yourself. Then next step is the God realization. So I was in the self-realization process. And what are the different methods? The methods that we know as we grew up in India is one is doing pujas, other is doing chanting mantras, and third is the meditation. So I decided meditation is the best way to for self-realization. In that process, so I was searching for a person who can teach me meditation in person, and I got a person, and that person is from a pyramid spiritual societies movement, and their main agenda is pyramids. They do meditation with pyramids, and they do meditation inside the pyramids. So that's why I got to know the name pyramids. So then I started experimenting since we are doing meditation with the pyramids and inside meditation pyramid, it is effective. Your meditation is getting 3 times better than you doing outside. And my experiment was I wanted to try how it is. Obviously, you put the cap on you and you immediately sense the difference in your meditation. But what is the tangible experiences that you can tell others that it makes a difference? One is one experiment I did is I took two
Hmm.
tomatoes, same, say from the same bag. I kept outside of the pyramid. One I kept inside the pyramid. I kept it for like almost 21 days. The outside one got like rotten and then shrinked, fully got dried out. The one which was inside, it was fresh. The skin was a little shrink, but it was still fresh. And I cut it and open. The tomato juice inside is still there. And what surprised me was the seeds inside the tomato, they started sprouting.
Wow.
So that
Wonderful.
really surprised me. That means the pyramid that whatever we have, it preserves the life energy and it enhances the life inside the pyramid. The energy that whatever energy is inside the pyramid, it enhances the life. That's why the seeds inside the tomato they started sprouting, right? So
Great.
it created such an ambience for those seeds to sprout inside it. Otherwise, they might supposed to die, right? So
Hmm.
same thing, it happens for us. So what I do is I use for water purifying. I use for the fruits and vegetables. When I put outside the fruits, I'll put on top of it. And food preserving, I put on top of the fridge too. And wherever I do meditation, I use the pyramids. So
Okay.
these things, so these are structure, you keep it in one place, it will continue to do its own job, whether you are aware or not. If you're aware, it brings a great sense of enhancement in you. Otherwise, it keeps bringing that life energy wherever it is. It creates that ambience, and whatever is around that pyramid will also big change. So that is about the small pyramid that I experimented.
Oh, wonderful. So, did you use any copper pyramid or plastic? Does the material matter?
So material doesn't make a big difference. So
Mhm.
if you can use the copper is good, but you cannot keep the copper on the top of it, it's heavy. So I use mostly plastic to wear on top of it and coppers to keep in the home. But
Okay.
for here is the not the material, the structure make a big difference. Even you can use the paper pyramid and you can still see the difference.
Oh, that's great. So, you have pyramids at home. So, may I know, do you have any huge pyramids like 5 by 5, 8 by 8, or something like
I
that?
have a plan to build a
Mhm.
5 by 5 pyramid, but right now I don't have it. But I do have the 2 by 2 pyramids where I can put a cap or where I can hang it and sit under it.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. And you'd have heard about pyramids coming up in USA.
Yeah,
One in Texas and Atlanta
yeah,
and many other places, right? We have that intention and masters
yeah,
are manifesting it.
yeah.
So, what do you think about it? Do we really need these huge pyramids or backyard pyramids? Like we energize our home, it should be enough, right? People have that notion. What do you think about it?
See, definitely we need a big pyramid.
Mm.
All we talk about is a collective consciousness. That's how the human evolution is heading on the earth. We are evolving. As you evolve, you will realize you are one being. You realize it's all one consciousness that is acting out. So if you definitely, if you as an individual, if you do it at home, maybe the 5 by 5 small pyramid is enough. But if you want to as come together as humanity and change the energies around the earth and people, you definitely need a big pyramid. What happens in big pyramid? So in your home, just sit one person. But if there is a huge pyramid where 2,000 people can come together and sit, so what happens? The energies of these 2,000 people, it is multiplied. Okay. And energy of that pyramid is multiplied with these 2,000 people. Now imagine the amount of energy that is changing inside that pyramid. If any new person come and sit with these two people, in 1 hour, his entire energy system will be transformed.
Hmm.
Right? Let's say even 100 new beginners came, those 100 beginners will definitely experience the big shift in that 1 hour when they sit under this big pyramid, where it is not possible when they sit with the small pyramids, right? And these big pyramids, since they're generating, they're changing a frequency of at a massive amount, the place where it is there, it will also change the frequency of the people who is living around that, who is passing by that place, right? It can anchor more light and energy when it is the physical structure, and more people will visit and come, and the the amount of people that go through and come back and the transform will be big. So for now, it's a massive transformation that's going. The massive shift is happening, right? The collective conscious that is shifting means it's like, small pyramids, they'll definitely do, but the big pyramids make a big difference and they are the driving force. That is must needed for this now.
Wonderful, wonderful. As you said, Sudhakar Garu, when we have pyramids, in the one of the presentations which Sheetal Master gave, and it was said in Buddha CEO presentation also, global conference, that once we build the pyramid, it has the that was a accident prone zone.
Yeah,
And once the pyramid was built, the accidents radically reduced.
yeah,
That drastic change in number of accidents
yeah,
was there, and it
yeah,
was shown in the global conference. So
yeah,
as you said, we need this huge structures,
yes,
but to get that huge structures,
yeah,
we need huge energy,
yeah,
energy wise, and in the form of money. What
yes.
do you say about that?
So, see, that strong intention that matters. The person who is, or the people who are involved must believe that it will happen. So
Hmm.
we should not set ourselves like, oh, is it possible? And we are lack of money. We don't have enough money, right? See, we are a mother. So Mother Earth, we are children of Mother Earth, right? So Mother Earth is with abundance. Okay. So when you ask, Mother Earth will find a way to give you. Like you have children. If your children ask something, if they trust you 100%, you will find a way to give them whatever they ask, right?
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they come and interfere with the then you to thoughts. No, mommy, you cannot give. You don't have money. So,
Hmm.
no. If they started talking to you like that, how do you react, right? Same way, the people who are involved, they should be 100% confident that it will happen, and we get whatever is needed. Okay. It is not my. I'm not building this pyramid for my selfish
Hmm.
benefits, right? We are doing it for Mother Earth. We're doing for the other people. So when you do it like selflessly, obviously, it will flow. All
Hmm.
that, you just need to hold on to that space for a little bit of time till that energies are formed. And obviously, you'll be surprised how it will come, and it will come, it will happen. Okay. The people who are behind it must believe in themselves and must believe 100% that
Hmm.
money will flow
Hmm.
whenever it is needed.
Great, great. That is beautifully said. And it's very much needed for each and everyone who's involved.
Yeah.
But I have a question about people who are not there in the. Suppose we are Atlanta is
Yeah.
manifesting a pyramid, but many people are not in Atlanta who are
Yeah.
interested. So they may think, why should I? Why should
Right.
I contribute? What do
Yeah.
you say for that, Sudhakar?
So we are building this pyramid to transform the people, right?
Hmm.
So okay, and we are all one family. Let's say we are all one Earth family. Okay, one family on that. So if you want to be happy and healthy and live in a very good society, you have to obviously transform the entire society, right?
Hmm.
Now we are all connected. We are internet. We all know. Even there is small war in some corner of the world, we suffer that, right? Everybody,
Hmm.
like you take one war that's happening in Europe, everybody in the world is suffering one way or other, mentally, physically, lack of goods, everything, right? So it doesn't matter whether it's in Atlanta or it's in India. If you have structure, if it is transforming the consciousness, if it's changing a frequency, you will obviously see that effect in you. Okay, if there is a pyramid in Atlanta, you obviously can connect to energetically anytime.
Hmm.
Okay, let's say people in Atlanta, people in Georgia transform, they're happy. Their happiness brings obviously happiness into you because it's
Yes.
one collective consciousness that's shifting everything, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
so that way it doesn't matter you're physically present in
Hmm.
Atlanta or not. You be part of it, whether physically you are there or not, you will be transformed. Your energy is not physical, it's not limited to time and it's not limited to space. So when your energy is not limited to space, so how does it matter where the pyramid is? So let's say you can astrally invite any pyramid and you can immediately see the effect. How we are inviting the masters and we are communicating with them. Same
Hmm.
thing with pyramids too. I contributed to a pyramid in India. So
Hmm.
whenever I feel like I want to do meditation inside it, I can immediately connect to it. I can actually go there or, and invite the energies of that pyramid, and I can feel the impact of it immediately.
Great. Yes, as you said, we are all connected, no matter we are in India or Atlanta. Yes. And you said you have contributed to Indian pyramid, right?
Yeah,
India Shakti Sthal pyramid. So you are making huge contributions. I know it's not just a little
yeah,
contribution. And people are, many people say, no, if you keep on contributing like that, what for
yeah,
me? Later I may need it. So what
yeah,
they have that notion, right?
yeah.
Can you please explain how to go? What should be the thinking process?
So ultimately, we are here to make some progress in spiritual and understand who you are, right? So if
Mhm,
you're still thinking logically and being selfish, that means you're not really making any progress in your spiritual life. You know, you came with some purpose and you fulfill and you go back. Whatever the money that can accumulated is
mm,
not going to give you anything. You should transform yourself in the process of making anything, not
mm,
really that amount of money, because people look at the amount of money they want to gain, but they forget that they need to transform in that making of that money. If they're not getting transformed and they become selfish and they become logical, they're wasting their entire money and time and everything that they're doing. So the people who are thinking that, oh, if I keep giving, I run out of it,
mm,
that means they're very much in the lack and they did not understand the mechanics of how manifestation happens. So they have to look at them. It is they have fear within them. So they have to come out of the fear first. Once they come
mm,
out of the fear, they obviously contribute. That's what happened. When I came into meditation, somebody called me and asked, "Oh, can you contribute to the pyramid?" I was not really thinking logical. I was trying to be within myself, and there is a strong urge within me that, it is a good cause that I'm doing it. If I
oh,
thought logically, I'm giving such a big amount, oh, will I be run out of money? I would never do that. You can see the people, rich people who are greedy, they never do it, even if they have so much. You can see
mm,
other people, whereas poor people who are less logical, who believe these things happen, even if they have less money, they still contribute beyond their limits. Okay, if you give,
yes.
you get. It could be in the same amount of money or it could be in a different form, right?
Mm,
It could be energy shift within you, it could be frequency shift within you, right? So don't think like if you give like $1,000, you get like 2,000 or $10,000. The what it returns could be in a different form. Okay,
mm,
it is your highest good for your
mm, mm,
or this lifetime and upcoming lifetimes. Think that way and do the contributions. Don't expect like if you give money, you get back money or some form of materialistic way. It could be in non-materialistic way that happens. It could be that
mm,
love will flow into you, or the love within you may flow out of you. So that's how we have
yes.
to think when you contribute. That's why the service is ultimate thing in human evolution. After
Mm,
enlightenment, what is there? We haven't seen so many enlightened masters. They're
mm,
still on the earth. Why? Because seva comes at the end of your lifetime. If you are able to do seva in a right way, the way it's supposed to be, that is your end of life. Enlightenment is not the end of life. Seva is the enlightenment, and enlightenment is making you to the right way of seva, the service.
yes.
So
Uh, yeah, please go ahead.
So that's why. So the ultimate goal for any human being, it's not in one lifetime, in the entire lifetime, is
Mm,
to get qualified to do the seva.
yes, that's great. So, people who are in meditation understand that, and not essentially their family members do the same, right? And the neighbors or the friends, they would be giving lot many ideas, especially the family members. And I have heard people saying, "Oh, he has gone mad. He's insane to donate all his money." So, how a person should approach the family? Because ultimately, we, as Patriji said, it is Madhya Margam, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you think we can go for that?
This is a very complicated situation. Person who is there, family member is not really meditating means they don't really support. They don't even like to give 1 rupee because in their perspective that's right. Because what they think the meditation itself waste of time, and if you're still giving money for it, they obviously say it's not right thing, right? So as a you need to balance yourself. Okay, you first, and family and service, everything is part, it is complete you. If you just think yourself, if you ignore the family or if you ignore the society, you are ignoring more than 50% of yourself. Okay, your family and the society is all together is you. Okay, you have a
Mm,
responsibility to take care of all of three equally. If you ignore one thing, that means you are ignoring some part of yourself. Okay, when you think you, like Lakshmi Garu, Sudhakar, or anybody, your responsibilities, your growth, personal growth is your responsibility, your family,
mhm,
responsibility, your society is your responsibility, your entire earth is your responsibility at some degree. Okay,
mm,
you have to contribute, and you need to convince your family that okay, it is a good cause, and I'm not giving everything that we have. Okay, we are giving enough for the family to survive and all the need, and whatever the excess that we are having, that we are giving it. Okay, by giving it, there's nothing that changes in your family life, so you don't have to change family. If you give 100% you have right now, then
mm.
you may need to be worried. You're not giving 100%, you are giving whatever the excess that is stored in the bank.
Mhm. Great. Yes, it is the excess, and
Yeah,
we are inviting abundance with
yeah,
that. Yes,
exactly.
and now it's not only the money which we are contributing, right? There
Yeah,
is another thing called
yes,
energy, our
yeah,
intention.
yeah,
Would you like to give some light or like
yeah,
explain how others other kind of energy exchange can be, not only money,
exactly.
about for the pyramid or the spiritual work?
Yeah.
So what are the other options?
So when you donate money or when you be part of it, what say it becomes yours now. You took the
Mm,
responsibility to part of this pyramid. Okay, what pyramid is doing? You'll be doing all the works that this pyramid is supposed to do, like teaching meditation, spreading meditation, bring new energies into the earth. All that now it become your responsibility. Now since you own it now, right? So once you own it, how whatever you do, you will be doing that.
mm,
So when you donate money, it becomes yours, and you get a sense of responsibility, part of that pyramid. So just giving like $100 itself, now it is yours. That person who has donated, he knows that okay, it is my pyramid. I have some part of it.
mm,
Like how every stakeholder has a sense of responsibility in the company. So you are also one of the stakeholder. You also get responsibility. So you will
mm,
do everything that teaching meditation. Now since you become part of some big project, the responsibility naturally grow within you. Okay, you will say, I have donated this pyramid. So what pyramid does it? It teaches, meditation. They spread all this awareness. There's no knowledge.
mm,
So the person who become part, and they'll be doing everything that we wanted to do. Especially, obviously, the intention comes in place. Okay,
mm,
the
mm.
person who is donating, obviously, he will not donate to get it back, right? It's not a
Right,
return money.
right.
So
Mm,
it's
mm,
part of the service. So, and what service does? And
mm,
so his intention and his energies will add up, and it will
mm.
reach to the more people, especially in his family and his friends. He will at least spread the word of mouth, right? So that
Right.
way, let's say there's more people involved, it is reaching to the more people.
And why should we involve more people? Why do you think we have to involve? Like if we have mega donors, 100K or like that, why can't we accept that? Why
You
we
know,
have to go for like why we
no,
have to ask so many people? We have that option, right?
yeah,
Many have asked
mm,
also. No, you shouldn't ask. Go for public. You should go for big donors. Aim
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
But I want you to explain why. Why we have to reach many people, as many as we can
yeah.
reach.
So that is not how it works. The pyramid is not for you and me, right? It is not my property, your property. The pyramid is for entire earth, entire people. It's for the people of this world.
Mm,
So when you are building something for the people of the world, you should involve as many people as possible. It's not one person pyramid, it's not one person energy. We want everybody to be part of it. So that's why you take small contributions, but more people. That means more people are involved. So that means everybody energies are involved. So
mm,
as you give energy, they also take energy from the pyramid. Let's say, 1 million people involved giving $1. I mean, that person involved in this pyramid, the same thing energy will be distributed to them. The enhanced energy will be distributed them. Okay. So as you give, when it comes back, it is multi-folded when it's come back, right? Let's say you give energy. Let's forget about the money part. That's it. So that he is also energetically is part of it. Intentionally is part of it, right? When it same intention energy comes back, it comes as a multi-folded. So whoever involved, their life transforms much better. So here we are to transform everybody, not one person, right? So that is why we should involve more people, as many people as possible. That is our responsibility. So we have to reach out and spread the word of mouth that we are building pyramid. You just become part of it. It doesn't matter how much it is. If it is less, it's good. Even so, you will reach more people to get more money. So
Right. Yeah. So, as you say, if no person in Germany or person in UK donates some amount to this Atlanta pyramid or Texas pyramid or any pyramid, do you think they will also get the energy and they will get the needed nudge for building a pyramid there? The movement will improve. Is my understanding correct?
yeah, definitely it happens.
Mm,
First is energetically, you can anyway connect.
mm,
And
mm,
since you already helped to pyramid somewhere in the North America, don't you get that feeling that, oh, I should have pyramid nearby my home so that I can go whenever I want to. So
mm,
that way he get that thought, and that thought will be manifested. It could be whoever his thought came from, or it could be somebody else, right?
mm,
So that is how this entire world works. One person visualizes or one person thinks about it, and then other person makes it manifested. So you just create a strong intention. You don't have to be part of the manifestation process. Your intention released will reach somebody who can do it or who will do it. Right. So that's how we are connected, telepathically connected. You release a thought, it will go hit somebody for sure. And
mm,
whoever energies matches with that thought, he'll pick up and he'll manifest it. So that's why we keep releasing good intentions, good thoughts, and you may not be part of building it.
mm, mm.
Right? Like Patriji visualized he wanted to build pyramids. He's not here, but pyramids are happening or no?
Right.
Because he
Yes.
released intention, he released thought that thoughts keep coming and hitting us, and we'll work on it.
Yes, he had put the seed. He had put
Yeah,
the seed.
yeah,
When he came to Atlanta, he
yeah.
named the academy also Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy.
Oh man,
He wants everyone to learn from
yeah,
this place, from this academy.
yeah.
He has a greater vision, and
Of
he
course,
had planted that seed here.
yeah.
Wonderful, sir. And one more question, if the time allows. How do you think this project is going to help the PSSM movement? Pyramids.
So these big structures are the sacred pyramids. As the bigger, so we do more big events, right? As a collectively, we'll try to gather physically. When you gather, so that's what is this mega meditation that we do every year happening?
Mm,
It is bringing people together, okay, and learning from each other, right? When you have a structure in place, when you have the pyramid is built, we will not leave it alone, right? So
mm,
we will try to do events, as many events possible, as big as events possible. When big events happens, more people come, more new people come, it will reach more people. So as if pieces and family will we go grow together faster.
mm.
Let's say you invite somebody for a meditation to your home. How many people can you invite? Like 10 people, 20 people.
Yes, yes.
Even if you have intention to reach more people, you cannot invite because there is a space limitation. So when
Mm,
it's a big pyramid is in place, you have capability to invite 2000 people, right? So,
mm,
and every month you do satsangs. When you do satsangs, you teach meditation, you spread the wisdom. So the wisdom is reaching. And every time you see a pyramid, what is this pyramid? It's a meditation. You are releasing a thought. It's reaching that thought somebody else. Okay.
mm.
So that way we collectively we go faster as a movement. So
Right.
as big pyramids are going to help in a big way to take our movement forward a faster way.
Wonderful, wonderful, Sudhakar Garu. And
Thank you.
one last request. Can you please request our viewers to encourage them to donate, to contribute for the pyramid,
Yeah.
the Atlanta pyramid?
So
We invite everyone. Could you please
yes, please.
do the
So this
request?
is my strong request to everybody watching, will be watching. These pyramids, whether you have the knowledge or you know what pyramids does, if you don't know, press read it, then you'll be amazed. So, but this is my experience, and I had so many amazing physical and astral experiences with the pyramids. They bring the highest energies for now. It's called fifth dimension energies. These pyramids bring those fifth dimension energies, which is love, caring, cooperation, friendship. So, if you want to live in that kind of world where there is a friendship and cooperation between you and in your society, we need these pyramids. These pyramids make that happen quick and easier. So I request everybody to be part of the project, donate as much as you can, but just become part of it. You can release intention or you spread the word of mouth. Talk to your friends about it, your family, your colleagues, everybody. So become part of it as much as you can, and it will helps you as a you personally grow and everybody, and we create a world. There is only friendship, no wars. There is only love, sharing of love and giving. So I request everyone to become part of this Atlanta pyramid. Thank you, Lakshmi Garu. I'm very happy to
Thank
talk
you.
about this pyramid.
Thank you. Thank you. It was great discussion, and you have given awareness about abundance, about our contribution, and how it is going to help us in our own spiritual growth, and how connected we are, no matter whether you are in UK, Germany, or India. From any part of the world, you can still contribute for this pyramid and make use of this wonderful lifetime opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, Sudhakar Garu, for
Thank you very
this time.
much.
Thank you.